Who's going first?
Becky, Coach mentioned it was a little bit of an up-and-down season. How relieving is it to start off 0-0 right now?
Well, I mean, everybody can take a deep breath and relax. You know, I've said we've got to commit to being optimistic as well as, you know, just being hopeful and still working and persevering. And we've done all those things to get ourselves into the postseason. And now this is a whole new ball game now. You know, we still have a lot of pride in our locker room. We're the defending champs, so we want to go out there and be playing our best basketball of the year, which I think that's the point where we're at, and that's where we've been trying to get all year.
How does it make you feel to start playoffs at home?
Well, I mean, in the WNBA, it's a little bit different because it's not that bad. You know, you kind of get to strike first blood, hopefully, and you know, it's not necessarily a bad thing being the lower seed. Of course, you got to take care of that home court that first game, or it's almost an impossible battle. But you know, I think the pressure goes back on them immensely if we get that first game, and so we want to take care of business definitely.
Talk about your opponent you're facing. What do you expect to see out of them?
What's that?
Your opponent, what do you expect to see out of them? And
obviously, it's a high-powered offense. You know, it's funny, the Mercury are actually very similar to the Suns in that they run a lot. It's going to be an up-and-down game. Going to be a lot of three-shot, I'm sure. You know, their games typically get into the 90s and often the hundreds. So part of our game plan has got to be to slow them down a little bit defensively, slow down their transition. Transition is going to be huge. If we're on our A game transition-wise, I think we can give them definitely a handful.
What can you think from last year to this year, being in the playoffs last year, just making it, and now, I mean, it's a little different team, but what do you expect?
Well, I mean, I think one thing we can definitely learn is home court doesn't mean anything. You know, we had home court throughout the finals, and it didn't pan out the way we thought. You know, you still have to come up and play your best basketball. So at this time of the year, no one's going to give you anything. You're going to have to go and take games. Even on your home court, you're going to have to go and take it from them. Phoenix is a very hot team. I think they posted the best record in the league. I think they beat Indiana out for that honor. So, you know, if you want to win a championship, you're going to have to beat the best teams, period. So why not now?
You split with the Mercury during the season. What can you take from those regular season games and apply it here in the playoffs?
Well, you know, there's lots of things, obviously, tactically that we can do. Go back and kind of contrast our two wins, what we did well, and against our two losses and what we didn't do well. So I think we have a good scout on them. I think we got a good game plan, and you know, our focus and our energy level has got to be at its top. And I think if we do those things, everything else will take care of itself. But I think I don't think there was very many teams that split with Phoenix. They either, I think they only lost maybe 10 games all year, and 2 of them were to us. So we feel very confident, and we feel like we got just as good a shot as anybody.